Hello friends, we will start this session within 2 minutes. Now it is exactly uh, 3 and 58, 3 p.m. and 58 minutes. We will start this session exactly at 4 p.m. just after 2 minutes. I request all our learners, you give your suggestions, you give your feedback, you write your difficulties and your queries. After taking this session, I will go through the comments that you have given, and definitely I will reply all your comments. So do give your comments and your difficulties that you are facing. We'll start just after 1 minute. Again, I request all our learners who are presently in my YouTube channel, they have subscribed my YouTube channel, they should be the member of this group so that directly they can participate in this Facebook live session. And all the MA education learners at the same time, learners who has selected education as one of the subject in their graduation level. That means in the BAG program, BA General Program of Indira Gandhi National Open University, they can be the member of this group because I will take sessions both for MA education as well as for the BAG education subject students in the same platform. If you have not a member yet, then be a member of this group. So friends, now exactly the time is 4 p.m. So let us start our today's Facebook live session. First of all, I welcome all of you, all our learners presently who are participating in this Facebook live session. I, Dr. Niradhar De, faculty member, School of Education, Indira Gandhi National Open University. On my personal behalf and on behalf of my school, that is School of Education of IGNOU, I welcome you all to this Facebook live session. Today we are going to discuss one of the subject of your BA General program, that is education. So the topic is today's discussion, that is Introduction to Education as a Subject under BAG Program of IGNOU, BA General Program of IGNOU. A substantial number of learners, they have selected education as a subject in their graduation level in the BAG program of IGNOU as per the choice-based credit system of UGC. In July 2020 session, we have received more than 8,000 of learners. Those have selected education as a subject, and accordingly in January 2021 session, many learners, they have also selected education as a subject. So today we are going to discuss, this is a type of awareness session, you can say, awareness program, you can say, that the education subject that has been included in the BA General program, what is the concept of it, and what are the different courses that have been included under the subject of education in your BA General program. So what are the different courses that you have to study in the different semester of a BA General program? So our focus will be to discuss about the concept, the perspectives, the knowledge discourses of education as a discipline in BA General program. So friends, let me to say, Indira Gandhi National Open University has developed its BA General Program, BAG Program, as per the choice-based credit system of University Grants Commission. The CBCS system was implemented in the year 2015, and in the year July 2019, IGNOU has launched the BA General Program, and education as a subject that has been included in the BA General Program as per the CBCS pattern, that is from July 2020 session. Okay, so let us go forward to discuss that what is the concept of CBCS pattern of the curriculum as per the University Grants Commission, and then after we'll also discuss a brief overview about the BA General Program. Then next we'll discuss about different courses that has been included in the subject of education. That means education as a subject of your BA General Program. So friends, now let us proceed. First of all, let me to say that we have developed a very good self-learning material. You might be now viewing on your screen. This is a course, both English and Hindi medium courses we have developed in the education subject. This course is BESC 131. This is the first semester course. Accordingly, other semester course that have also been developed, and now it is the other semester course are in the process of development. And these courses, those have enrolled in the July 2020 session. I am very much sure that you have received your study material at your home, in your home address, and at the same time, all these materials are available in Indira Gandhi National Open University e-Gyan Course portal. In the website, there is a portal of e-Gyan Course, and you will find that the soft copy of this material is uploaded, both English as well as Hindi. If you have not received the material, and if you have opted to get the soft copies of the learning material, then definitely go through the e-Gyan Course portal and you will get the material. Let us go forward. So friends, we'll start our discussion from the choice-based credit system, CBCS pattern or CBCS system that we are saying, which is developed by UGC, and this has been implemented across the country. And you will find that in India, most of the universities, almost all the universities, they have implemented the CBCS curriculum at the undergraduate level. Okay, so let us try to understand what are the fundamental principles, so what are the philosophy of the CBCS pattern of the curriculum. Then accordingly, the BAG program further will discuss that how the BA General Program that has been developed as per the CBCS pattern. Then we will specifically come to one subject, that is education. So यह जो प्रोग्राम है दोनों लैंग्वेज में है, इंग्लिश में है और हिंदी में है. तो हमारा जो इंट्रोडक्शन आज है ये दोनों लैंग्वेज में होगा. वी विल ट्राई टू डिस्कस इन इंग्लिश, एट द सेम टाइम वी विल ऑल्सो डिस्कस in Hindi, okay, so that both the medium learners, they should get the benefit of it. So first of all, UGC introduces CBCS system of curriculum since 2015. I have already said. Then as per the University Grant Commission CBCS pattern of curriculum at the undergraduate level, you will find that Indira Gandhi National Open University has implemented it, has developed its CBCS based undergraduate program. And it has launched from July 2019 session. Okay, and you will find that when you will go through the philosophy and the fundamental principles, the concept of the choice-based credit system-based curriculum, you will find that the curriculum that has been conceptualized teacher-centric approach to student-centric approach of education. So at present we are talking about constructivist approach of teaching learning process, constructivist approach of learning of education. ठीक है, जो रचनावादी उपागम है शिक्षा का, उसके ऊपर हम ध्यान देते हैं, उसके ऊपर हम ज़्यादा बल है, उसी को लेकर जो करिकुलम हम डेवलप करते हैं, जो पाठ्यक्रम हम डेवलप करते हैं, हम कंस्ट्रक्टिविस्ट अप्रोच में करते हैं. कंस्ट्रक्टिविस्ट अप्रोच ये कहता है कि टीचिंग लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंसेस the methods, techniques, content that will develop and that will transact, it should be as per the need, interest, ability, skill and competency of the learners. So that's why यह जो CBCS बेस्ड करिकुलम है, आप देखेंगे कि टीचर सेंट्रिक अप्रोच से एक स्टूडेंट सेंट्रिक अप्रोच को फोकस करके यह करिकुलम डेवलप किया गया है. And further, the CBCS based curriculum, you will find that it allows students to choose interdisciplinary courses, skill oriented courses according to their learning needs, interest and aptitude, and more flexibility for the students. So here the CBCS system of curriculum, you will find that it provides flexibility to the learners, okay, flexibility to the learners to choose their subject from interdisciplinary as well as from the interdisciplinary courses. It means you might be understanding that a learner who is enrolled in a BA program or a BCom program or a BSc program, you will find that they might have certain aptitude, certain creativity, certain interest, personal willingness and personal interest to learn knowledge from other areas, okay, from other discipline, from other subjects. So that's why CBCS curriculum provides learners a type of opportunity, a types of scope to select a course of their choice as per their need, as per their interest and as per their aptitude. So disciplinary barriers, how to minimize the disciplinary barriers, that has been, that is one of the principle or one of the philosophy or one of the concept of the choice-based credit system, okay. So it takes the learner beyond the disciplinary practices, okay. So further we can say that it makes education broad-based and at par with the global standards. So friends, the world is moving very rapidly, okay. So if you'll go through the curriculum and the teaching learning practices that is practiced in different other countries, in developed countries, you will find that they are talking about a transdisciplinary approach of curriculum. They have moved from interdisciplinary to multidisciplinary and from multidisciplinary to transdisciplinary approach, okay. And if you go through NCF 2005, National Curriculum Framework 2005, you will also get a clear-cut idea that how the curriculum has been developed, how the curriculum has been conceptualized as per the inter and multidisciplinary approach. And now we are talking about to further move to achieve the transdisciplinary approach. So जो ग्लोबल स्टैंडर्ड है, जो एक ग्लोबल डेवलपमेंट के साथ हमारा करिकुलम कैसे सिमिलर क्वालिटी का हो, एंड द लर्नर्स दैट वी प्रोड्यूस, that we create from our education system, they should cope with, they should compete at the global market, okay. So that's why the graduated skills, the skills and competencies of the learners that they're supposed to get from a program has been given importance in the CBCS based curriculum, okay. So friends, let us go forward to discuss the further aspect of the choice based credit system. Here you see in the choice based credit system, one can take credits by combining unique combinations like physics with economics, microbiology with chemistry, environmental science, etc. So this is an example. Then accordingly, I have said that how to minimize the disciplinary barriers and how to provide scope to the learners to select a subject of their own choice. So that's why here you will find that an art student can take a type of liberal accounting based courses, liberal science based courses, liberal computing based courses at the same time. A commerce as well as a science students, if he or she is interested, can also study about certain courses from social science background, certain courses from language background also, okay. So that's why disciplinary barriers that has been minimized in the choice based credit system. And friends, यदि मैं कहूँगा अभी जो NEP 2020 है, National Education Policy 2020, that has been notified in the month of July 2020, you will find that if you go through the principles and the philosophy and the fundamental principles, you will also find that this has been mentioned. So how to practice or how to provide learning experience to the learners those can cope with a multidisciplinary system of education. Okay, and further, the choice-based credit system is also focused in the NEP 2020 that how to strengthen the courses that has been offered and that has been being practiced across the country in different universities, the UG and PG program that is as per the CBCS system. Okay, so that's why you will find that the disciplinary barrier that has been some extent removed in the CBCS system of curriculum, and more focus has been given upon the skills and competencies. Okay, so further we will discuss that what are the different types of skills and competencies that has been addressed in this choice-based credit system of the curriculum. And I have already said that it offers flexibility for the students to study different times at different institutions to complete one course. That means to practice the easy mobility for the learners. Okay, so that means a learner can earn few credit, can pursue few courses in an institute, and at the same time एक दूसरा इंस्टीट्यूट में उनका जो इंटरेस्ट है वहां से भी कुछ कोर्स वो कर सकता है. ठीक है, मतलब साइमल्टेनियसली क्रेडिट कैन बी अर्न्ड फ्रॉम डिफरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस इन ए पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्राम. सो ये अपॉर्चुनिटी भी सीबीसीएस सिस्टम में दिया गया है. एंड फर्दर हम कहेंगे क्रेडिट अर्न्ड एट वन इंस्टीट्यूशन कैन बी ट्रांसफर्ड टू अनदर इंस्टीट्यूशंस. ओके, तो यदि कोई लर्नर किसी दूसरे इंस्टीट्यूशन में सीबीसीएस बेस किसी एक प्रोग्राम में कुछ कोर्सेस वो पढ़ा है, कुछ कोर्सेस वो कंप्लीट किया है, कुछ क्रेडिट वो अर्न किया है, तो वो क्लेम कर सकता है उनके पेरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशन में जहां वो पढ़ रहा है कि ऑलरेडी ही और सी हैज कंप्लीटेड दिस कोर्सेस, so that's why there should be the transfer of credit. So the institution will provide you such opportunity for credit transfer. Okay, so that's why these are the certain principles, these are the certain concept of the choice-based credit system, and basing upon these principles and concept of choice-based credit system, you will find that Indira Gandhi National Open University has developed many programs based upon the CBCS system. And among these programs, today we are going to discuss one of the program that's called as the BAG program. That means BA General Program. Okay. So friends, now let us proceed further to discuss about the BA General Program. Okay. Specifically that what are the different aspects, different components of a BA General Program that has developed by IGNOU and successfully offered from July 2019 session. So this has been launched in July 2019 session, and the BA General Program is of a 3-year program that includes 6 semesters. This is a semester-based program. So every year 2 semesters will be there. So you have to complete this course, this program in 3 years. That means in 6 semesters. And you will find that this BA General Program is a mix of disciplinary, interdisciplinary and skill-based courses. Further, we will discuss that what are the disciplinary-based courses, what are the interdisciplinary-based courses, and what are the skill-based courses. Okay, means few courses you will find the disciplines that you have selected, and further few courses that you can select from different interdisciplinary areas. Okay, a pool of courses that has been kept from there you can select, and certain skill-based courses that have also kept in another area, in another component. So you can also select certain skill-based courses for development of skill and graduated skill and competencies. You can select from the common pool. Further we will discuss. Then further I can say that it is designed to provide the learners with the knowledge and skills necessary to understand and analyze their world by introducing them to the main themes and topics of disciplines in humanities, social science and sciences. So here you will find that a care has been taken that you are taking admission in BA program or BCom program or BSc program, but at the same time you will get a holistic knowledge, you will get an inclusive knowledge to understand other disciplines, to understand other areas of knowledge. So that has been taken proper care for designing this BA General Program. And the evaluation of this program that has been done as per the choice-based credit system, that means in 10-point grading system. Further, we will discuss that what are the 10-point grading system. So friends, now let us move forward to understand the other aspect of the BA General program. At present, let me to say that 14 disciplines have been included in the BA General program at present. The disciplines are like anthropology, English, economics, Hindi, history, mathematics, political science, psychology, public administration, Sanskrit, sociology, Urdu, education and philosophy. So 14 disciplines are included in the BA General program, and among these 14 disciplines, education is one of the discipline. So what you have to do, you have to select any 2 disciplines from these 14 disciplines for your BA General program. Okay, and you have to study one core courses in every semester from the 2 disciplines. Okay, and further you have to also study another 2 courses that is from the elective areas from the 2 disciplines that you have taken, one in the 5th semester and other in the 6th semester. We will discuss further when we will discuss about the semester structure of the courses of the program. Then total credit of the program is of 132. You have to earn 132 credit to claim the degree of the BA General program, and medium of instruction of this program is of English as well as Hindi. So we have developed this program. हम दोनों लैंग्वेज में प्रोग्राम डेवलप किए हैं, इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी. यू विल गेट द मटेरियल, सेल्फ लर्निंग मटेरियल दोनों लैंग्वेज में आपको मिलेगा, प्राप्त होगा. ये ज्ञान कोश में है और हार्ड कॉपी में भी आपके पास पहुंचा होगा और पहुंच रहा होगा. हो सकता है अभी लॉकडाउन एंड कोरोना के वजह से कुछ डिले हो रहा होगा, बट डेफिनेटली विल गेट योर मटेरियल. So now let us go forward to discuss about the courses in different categories in BA General program. So friends, mostly the courses that has been arranged, that has been structurized in 5 different categories. First category is the core courses. So you have to study 12 courses, total 72 credits you have to study from the core courses. Then further, the discipline specific elective is another area, that is from the discipline that you have selected, 2 disciplines that you have selected for your BA General program. You have to study 4 courses, 2 courses from each discipline. So total credit will be 24. It means each course is having 6 credits. It may be core course or it may be discipline specific elective course. Then further, ability enhancement compulsory courses you have to study for the development of the skill, for the development of general awareness, for the development of language. Okay, so 2 courses you have to study, so total 8 credits. It means each course is of 4 credits, right? Then further, skill enhancement courses are there for the development of skills and competencies. You will find that a common pool of courses that has been kept. So what you have to do, you have to select 4 courses among the common pool for the skill enhancement courses, and each course is having 4 credits. So total 16 credits you have to study from the skill and enhancement areas. Then further, generic elective that is from different subjects, from interdisciplinary subject, 2 courses you have to study, 6 credit each. So accordingly, from these five different areas, from different categories, you have to study, you have to earn 132 credit for your BA General program. So now let us discuss about the semester plan for BA General program. Okay, so here you see this is semester 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is a 3-year program of 6 different semesters. In first semester, you see you have to study here discipline 1 and discipline 2. Apart from English or Hindi or any Indian languages, this is the compulsory one. You have to study 2 disciplines, discipline 1 and discipline 2. I have told you earlier that 14 disciplines are there, and you will find that the 14 disciplines that has been further grouped in 4 different groups. So what you have to do, you have to select at least 1 subject from each group. then accordingly 2 disciplines you have to select. Okay, so this is discipline 1 and discipline 2. As example, let you have selected education as one of the discipline. Okay, education has included from the July 2020 session in the BA General program. Let you have selected education. So that is the core subject, that is subject area A. Okay, it's the first course. So what you have to do, the second discipline you have to select from another group. That may be you can say that may be political science, that may be history, that may be a language. Okay, it may be English, or it may be Hindi, it may be economics. So accordingly 2 disciplines you have to select, and in every semester you have to study 1 course from each discipline, 1 core course from each discipline. So accordingly you see discipline 1, then here also discipline 1, here also discipline 1, and discipline 1. So in first 4 semesters you have to study 4 core courses, that is core courses 1, 2, 3 and 4 from one discipline. Then accordingly core courses 1, 2, 3, 4 from the second discipline, as you have to select 2 disciplines. So total 8 courses, core courses you have to study. Then apart from the discipline based 8 courses, again you have to study 4 different compulsory courses, that is the language courses. It may be English or it may be Hindi. Okay, so accordingly 12 courses you have to study from the core areas. Then further in ability enhancement compulsory courses, here you see this is the compulsory courses. One is the environmental studies and other is the either English or Hindi, that is English communication skill or the Hindi communication skill. Okay, so total 2 courses, 4 credits each. Okay, 8 credits you have to learn. That is one in the first semester, other is in the second semester. Again, under skill enhancement courses, you will find that 4 courses you have to study for the development of your skills and competencies. Okay, you will find a common pool is given, and many courses that has been kept keeping in consideration of the skills that you supposed to acquire from this program, from the BA General program. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to select 4 courses. So the study of the skill enhancement courses will start from the 3rd semester, means 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, one course you have to study. Then again discipline specific elective courses, I have already said that 2 disciplines you have selected. Okay, so you have studied core courses from that discipline. Then again what you have to do, certain courses are developed that has been kept under the elective area. वो elective area है, specialized area है. तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, जो डिसिप्लिन आप लिए हैं, तो 5th सेमेस्टर में जो दोनों डिसिप्लिन सिलेक्ट किए के कोर्स आप पढ़ेंगे, और 6th सेमेस्टर में जो 2 डिसिप्लिन आप सिलेक्ट किए हैं, अगेन यू हैव टू स्टडी one courses. So from each discipline 2 elective courses you have to study. You will find that in many courses a pool of elective courses have been kept. From there you have to select 2 courses. और यदि ज्यादा कोर्सेज नहीं दिया गया है, यदि 2 कोर्स दिया गया है, सो 1 कोर्स 5th सेमेस्टर में होगा, अदर कोर्स 6th सेमेस्टर में होगा. Then for the generic elective courses for the interdisciplinary for your interest, यहाँ कोर्सेस रखा गया है. आप 2 कोर्सेस सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. One is at the 5th semester and other is at the 6th semester. Then accordingly you have to study 132 credits from 5 different areas: core, ability enhancement compulsory courses, skill enhancement, discipline specific elective, at the same time generic elective. So friends, now let us go forward to discuss about one discipline that we have included from July 2020 session, that is education. So friends, education as a liberal discipline and education as a teacher education discipline. So here what we are going to discuss, so here education as a liberal discipline, just like you are studying a subject, you are studying a discipline like other disciplines like history, economics, political science, okay, public administration, sociology, anthropology, philosophy. Then accordingly here education as a discipline. Then teacher education is something different. That program is different. That is B.Ed, M.Ed. That program is different. That is the professional branch. But here it is the liberal education. It is the knowledge based education. Okay, just like a general program, a liberal program. So friends, in BA general program as per the CBCS pattern, we have developed 6 courses. Okay, you see in 3 different years, 6 semesters are there. Every semester you have to learn, you have to study 1 course if you have selected education as a discipline. So here you see in the first semester we have developed a course that is BESC 131. This is the course code. And course title is English में है Education Concept, Nature and Perspectives. And in Hindi it is शिक्षा, संप्रत्य, प्रकृति एवं परिप्रेक्ष्य. यह कोर्स 6 क्रेडिट की है. And in the second semester, this is the core course. Okay. Here this is mentioned, this is the core. Second semester, again you have to study the second core course of education as a subject under BA General Program. The course code is BESC 132 and course title is Structure and Management of Education. In Hindi it is शिक्षा की संरचना एवं प्रबंधन. ओके तो दोनों लैंग्वेज में हमने ये कोर्स डेवलप किया है और ये 6 क्रेडिट की कोर्स है. थर्ड सेमिस्टर में अगेन द थर्ड कोर कोर्स आप पढ़ेंगे दैट इज BESC 133. यह कोर्स कोड है. दिस इज कोर कोर्स. द टाइटल ऑफ द कोर्स इज करिकुलम, टीचिंग, लर्निंग एंड असेसमेंट. ओके पाठ्यचर्या, शिक्षण अधिगम तथा आकलन. ओके तो हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों मीडियम में हमने डेवलप किया. 6 क्रेडिट की कोर्स है. ये आप थर्ड सेमिस्टर में पढ़ेंगे. अकॉर्डिंगली इन फोर्थ सेमिस्टर यू हैव टू स्टडी अनदर कोर कोर्स दैट इज एजुकेशन एज ए प्रैक्टिस. अभ्यास के रूप में शिक्षा. ठीक है, यह 6 क्रेडिट की है. तो ये जो फर्स्ट 4 सेमिस्टर में जो कोर्स आप पढ़ेंगे और दीज 4 कोर्सेस आर द कोर कोर्सेस. ओके एंड इन द 5th and 6th सेमिस्टर यू हैव टू स्टडी इलेक्टिव कोर्सेस. इन 5th सेमिस्टर we have included the elective course that is BESE. Course code is BESE. E means your elective, C means your core. So BESE 141, this is the elective course. Course title is ICT in Education. Okay. And in Hindi it is शिक्षा में सूचना संप्रेषण प्रौद्योगिकी. Okay. So here ICT in Education हमने 5th सेमिस्टर में एज एन इलेक्टिव कोर्स इसे रखे हैं और दोनों लैंग्वेज में ये कोर्स हमने डेवलप किया. एंड इन 6th सेमिस्टर the last course or the second elective course that is BESC 142 is the course code. Course title is lifelong learning और इसका हिंदी टाइटल है जीवन पर्यंत अधिगम. जीवन पर्यंत अधिगम, लाइफलॉन्ग लर्निंग. सो यह भी 6 क्रेडिट की कोर्स है. सो अकॉर्डिंगली फ्रेंड्स हमने 6 कोर्स डेवलप किया BA जनरल प्रोग्राम में एजुकेशन सब्जेक्ट के लिए. ओके आपको एक कोर्स पढ़ना पड़ेगा एवरी सेमिस्टर में. ओके पहला 4 सेमिस्टर जो है सेमिस्टर 1, 2, 3 and 4 एक कोर कोर्स आप पढ़ेंगे और 5th and 6th सेमिस्टर में 2 इलेक्टिव कोर्स हमने डेवलप किया. तो 5th सेमिस्टर में एक इलेक्टिव कोर्स पढ़ेंगे और 6th सेमिस्टर में एक इलेक्टिव कोर्स पढ़ेंगे. सो टोटल यू विल फाइंड दैट एवरी कोर्स इज हैविंग 6 क्रेडिट्स वेटेज. सो अकॉर्डिंगली 6 कोर्सेस से 36 क्रेडिट का कोर्स हमने डेवलप किया. सो यदि एजुकेशन सब्जेक्ट आप सिलेक्ट किया है आपके BA जनरल प्रोग्राम में तो आपको 36 क्रेडिट का कोर्स एजुकेशन सब्जेक्ट से पढ़ना पड़ेगा. एटलीस्ट वन कोर्स फ्रॉम ईच सेमिस्टर. यही एजुकेशन सब्जेक्ट अंडर में जो कोर्स हमने डेवलप किया BA जनरल प्रोग्राम के लिए. तो लेट अस फ्रेंड्स गो फॉरवर्ड टू डिस्कस अबाउट द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स एंड द अदर कोर्स कंसेप्ट of education as a subject under BA General Program. Here you see the program objective. That means what are the concepts, what are the educational discourses, what are the philosophy, what are the context and perspectives that we have discussed in education. Education as a subject under BA program. Okay, BA General Program. First of all, you see, to arouse interest among the learners in studying as an area of knowledge and as an area of practice. So we consider education as an area of knowledge, at the same time education as an area of practice. Education as an area of knowledge means if you select education as a discipline for your BA General Program, you will come across to understand the perspectives, the context of education, the educational knowledge base, the educational discourses, the activities that we conduct in education, different branches of education you can say. It may be educational philosophy, it may be educational psychology, it may be educational technology, it may be educational management, okay, educational administration, school leadership and management, and further education as an area of practice. It means how you can use the knowledge of education in different world of work. Just like one of the example is you can be a teacher further if you will pursue a teacher education program. Okay, it may be DLED, it may be B.Ed. Okay, so you can be a teacher, you can practice this discipline in schools. Okay, so further you can also practice these areas of knowledge in other different world of work. You can also start an institution of your own. You can better manage an institution. So that's why the subject education will provide you a type of knowledge which is that you can say it is as an area of knowledge, as an area of practice. Then further, to develop learners' understanding of education as a discipline from different theoretical perspectives. I have already said that how to conceptualize education as a liberal discipline. Okay, so you'll find that education as a discipline, here we have discussed the concept of education that has been conceptualized from different contexts and perspectives. Okay, so what are the different knowledge base, what are the different principles, different theories that has been included in education? It may be from the area of educational philosophy, it may be from the area of educational psychology, it may be from the area of educational sociology or sociology of education, means the practices that we do in the society. We know that society and schooling, or school and community, are interlinked, and they work for the betterment of each other. So that's why unless you understand the society, societal dynamics, the mobility of the society, our culture, then we can't be a good teacher. So that's why, friends, here you'll find that the learner will get a type of understanding of education as a discipline from different theoretical perspectives. Okay, so what are the different theories that has been developed in the teaching learning process, especially in psychology, further that has been practiced in education. So you will also come across such knowledge, and you will also acquire such knowledge further that will help you to practice it in the field. Then further, another program objective, that is to prepare learners to pursue knowledge and skills in specialized areas of education. I have already said that two courses I have included as specialized course, as elective course. That is, one is ICT in education, then other is lifelong learning. यह दो कोर्स हमने इलेक्टिव में रखे हैं. तो इसे छोड़ के आगे भी हम इसे जोड़ते रहेंगे, और भी कोर्सेस हम जोड़ते रहेंगे. सो द एजुकेशन डिसिप्लिन जो है एज ए लिबरल सब्जेक्ट, ये आपको एक स्पेशलाइज्ड नॉलेज देता है. ठीक है, इट में भी आईसीटी को कैसे आप यूज करें, लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्निंग को कैसे यूज करें, एजुकेशनल टेक्नोलॉजी को कैसे यूज करें, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन मैनेजमेंट को कैसे यूज करें, डिस्टेंस एजुकेशन को कैसे यूज करें, गाइडेंस एंड काउंसलिंग को कैसे यूज करें, करिकुलम डेवलपमेंट को कैसे यूज करें, मेजरमेंट इवैल्यूएशन को कैसे यूज करें. सो फ्रेंड्स, हियर यू विल फाइंड a detailed understanding about different specialized areas of knowledge from the discipline of education. Okay, and further, to prepare learner to provide an academic career in education as an area of knowledge and an area of practice. Okay, so how to prepare a group of learners? Those can prepare themselves, as a career. Okay, as a career means you'll find that they can be a teacher, they can work in any non-government organization, they can work in many projects, many educational schemes. You'll find that across India in different state governments. At the same time, in union government, you will find that many schemes as per the NEP 2020 or from the earlier National Education Commission, you will find that many schemes that has been developed for providing educational opportunity and other benefits to the learners. So this discipline will help you a lot to make or to start a career in education. Okay, maybe a teacher or maybe in any other areas of education. So friends, these are the broad you can say objectives of education as a discipline that has been included in the BA General program. So next we'll discuss that what are the different courses that we have included. I have already said that 6 courses हमने इंक्लूड किया है. एवरी सेमिस्टर में एक कोर्स आपको पढ़ना पड़ेगा. यदि एजुकेशन एज ए सब्जेक्ट आप सिलेक्ट किए हैं, आपका BA जनरल प्रोग्राम में, ठीक है। फर्स्ट 4 सेमेस्टर में, सेमेस्टर 1, 2, 3, 4 में आप कोर कोर्स पढ़ेंगे, एक एक कोर कोर्स पढ़ेंगे, और 5th एंड 6th सेमेस्टर में एक एक इलेक्टिव कोर्स पढ़ेंगे। दैट मीन्स 2 इलेक्टिव कोर्स आपको पढ़ना होगा। तो फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में जो कोर कोर्स है, वो कोर्स का टाइटल है BESC 131 एजुकेशन कंसेप्ट नेचर एंड पर्सपेक्टिव्स। ओके, दिस कोर्स हैज बीन डेवलप्ड डिजाइंड इन 4 ब्लॉक्स एंड 16 यूनिट्स। 4 ब्लॉक में ये कोर्स को हमने डिजाइन किया। I have personally coordinated this course, and there 16 units are there in this course. You will find that 4 units are there in every block. Okay, and all blocks are compiled in one booklet. Okay, so friends, here let me to say, इसका जो मैंने आपको बताया था जो हिंदी टाइटल है, क्योंकि दोनों मीडियम में हमने कोर्स डेवलप किया है, शिक्षा संप्रदाय प्रकृति एवं परिप्रेक्ष्य। ओके, एजुकेशन कंसेप्ट नेचर एंड पर्सपेक्टिव्स, ये कोर्स जो हमने डेवलप किया है। तो नाउ लेट अस ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, डिफरेंट फिलोसफीज, different knowledge based and different educational discourses that has been discussed in this course. First of all, this course will enable the learners to explain the concept, nature and scope of education. So what is the concept of education? We understand that education is a lifelong process. Okay, मतलब एक सारा जीवन, एक जीवन व्यापी यह एक प्रक्रिया है। शिक्षा का शुरुआत जो होता है जब आप जन्म लिया, उसी दिन से शिक्षा शुरू हो जाता है और आपका मृत्यु तक यह प्रोसेस चलता रहता है। ठीक है, तो फ्रेंड्स, वी कैन से दैट एजुकेशन इज ए कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस एंड you there is the possibility or you get education from formal system of education, from non-formal system of education, at the same time from informal system of education. You get education from your parents, from your home, when you come contact with the members of the family. You also get education when you come contact with the societal members, with the community members. At the same time, you also get educated when you come contact with the immediate environment. जिस परिवेश में आप रहते हैं, जब उसी परिवेश के कांटेक्ट में आप आते हैं, ठीक है, आपका जब उनके साथ परिवेश के साथ जब आपका संवाद होता है, जब आप ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, निरीक्षण करते हैं आपके परिवेश को, बहुत सारी चीजें आप खुद सीखते हैं। ठीक है, सो दैट्स व्हाई हम कहेंगे शिक्षा सिर्फ एक ही माध्यम से नहीं, शिक्षा सिर्फ एक ही सिस्टम से नहीं, रादर जहां जहां आपका इंटरेक्शन होता है, आपका कम्युनिकेशन होता है, कुछ ना कुछ चीजें आप हमेशा सीखते हैं। सो यू आर गेटिंग एजुकेशन एवरी मोमेंट, एवरी डे इन योर लाइफ। हर दिन, हर मोमेंट, हर क्षण आप शिक्षा प्राप्त करते हैं। ठीक है, तो this is one of the, you can say, objective of this course. You will find that the content that will help you to understand about the concept of education, nature of education, at the same time scope of education. Okay, scope of education means to understand education from a formal system, from an informal system, from a normal system, that is as per the viewpoint of different learning environments. Formal system means you get education from the schools, from the institutions. Okay, you take admission, you will find that the teachers are teaching you, a definite curriculum is there. They do a type of assessment, a formal assessment practices. Okay, तो आप, और उसका सर्टिफिकेशन भी होता है। At the same time, non-formal system में, just like in distance education system, you also get admitted and you get enrolled, just like now you are engaged in a non-formal system of learning. Okay, आपको स्टडी मटेरियल मिला, फेसबुक लाइव में हम आपसे जोड़ने के लिए कोशिश करते हैं। एट द सेम टाइम you are also going through our audio video materials that you have developed, teleconferencing and interactive radio counseling sessions you are also going through. So what I mean to say that an alternative system of education, that is the non-formal system of education that has been developed, and you are also getting benefit of it. So this is another learning environment, and the third learning environment is the informal education. I have already said that there is no end of education. Every moment there is the opportunity, there is the scope to learn something. So that's why, friends, from informal setup, from the home, from the community, from different person, from different group, from different region, from different places. Okay, so when you are visiting different places, you are also gaining much knowledge. So that's why this is possible from different system, from different learning environments. Then further we can say scope of education from the viewpoint of major focus of the study of knowledge, just like you can say liberal education, professional education, and vocational education. Just like you have enrolled yourself in BA General program, this is a type of liberal education. Okay, and further, if you want to be a teacher, you have to pursue a B.Ed program or a DL.Ed program. So that is a type of professional program. Okay, and further, vocational education also, if you have interest, you can also enter in different vocational and craft centered program, different technical courses. It may be engineering, it may be in different crafts, it may be in different vocations, it may be weaving, it may be carpentry, or other types of vocations also. So that's why we can also, the scope of education, we can understand the scope of education so far as the focus of study of knowledge is concerned. Then further we can say the scope of education from the viewpoint of mode of providing education. ठीक है, जो मोड एजुकेशन के लिए जो मोड हम यूज करते हैं, just like you can say that in face-to-face system of education, we get educated, we teach the students, okay, and the learners, they learn just like they take admission in a school, formal school or a colleges. Then further we can say open and distance learning system, just like in the ODL system, in the blended education system, you have taken admission. In the ODL system, you have taken admission. That is also, so far as mode of learning is concerned, ODL is one mode. One is the conventional mode, face-to-face mode, and second is the ODL. And third, we can say that online education. Nowadays, you will find that it is getting popular day by day across the world, that the learners, they want to pursue the online courses. Okay, the small courses, you can say in online courses, they will get suitable audio and video programs, e-content. Then they will get the online resources, and online discussions will be conducted by using different online tools. Then online assessment will be done. So accordingly, in different quadrants, online courses are developed, and this is also, you'll find that the learners, they are getting admission in online courses and they pursue their program. And further we can say that every mode or from different scope of education that we have discussed, it may be on the basis of the focus of environment, on the basis of focus of the study of knowledge, at the same time mode of education, you'll find that all are important. Okay, so further we can say that the course is also include to discuss the role of different agencies of education and their interface between and among the agencies. Okay, so here school as an agency of education, home as an agency of education, society as an agency of education, media as an agency of education, state as an agency of education. So you'll find that these are also discussed. Then what are the interface between these two, चाहे स्कूल हो, होम हो, सोसाइटी हो, एक दूसरे के साथ ये कैसे संवाद करते हैं, एक दूसरे का पूरक है, एक दूसरे को मदद करते हैं, आप इसमें पढ़ेंगे. Then further we have discussed in this course to analyze the historical development of education in India during the pre and post independence period. So education का डेवलपमेंट कैसे हुआ है, इसका इतिहास क्या है, इसका स्टोरी क्या है, इसका क्या पिक्चर है. So friends, if you have selected education as a discipline, you will study in the first block in 4th unit, you will study about the development of education, starting from the ancient system of education. गुरुकुल सिस्टम में एजुकेशन कैसे दिया जाता था, जो शिष्य है ये गुरु से कैसे शिक्षा प्राप्त करते थे, टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस कैसे मैनेज किया जाता था, पेडागोजी क्या यूज किया जाता था, डिसिप्लिनरी प्रैक्टिसेस कैसे था उस टाइम में. और उसके बाद फिर हम बुद्धिस्ट सिस्टम ऑफ एजुकेशन को आएंगे, फिर मीडियाबल सिस्टम ऑफ एजुकेशन को आएंगे. एंड देन आफ्टर यू विल आल्सो फाइंड दैट the education system, the processes of education or the development of education during the British rule. British rule के टाइम में एजुकेशन में कैसे डेवलप हुआ है, वह भी इस कोर्स का एक पार्ट है. That also we have discussed. Okay, and further आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस डिफरेंट कमिटीज एंड कमीशंस जो फॉर्म हुआ है, जो रिकमेंडेशन दिया है, उसके अनुसार एक एजुकेशन सिस्टम जो इंडिया में डेवलप हुआ है उसके बारे में भी आप आप डिस्कशन हुआ है, आपको ज्ञान प्राप्त होगा. यू विल फाइंड a detailed understanding about how educational development that has been done in India before independence and after independence. After independence, we have discussed the University Education Commission in 1948-49. We have discussed further the Secondary Education Commission, then the Kothari Commission, the National Policy on Education or the Education Commission 1968. Then we have discussed about NPE, National Policy on Education 1986. We have discussed the revised National Policy on Education 1992. Further, you will also find that we have also discussed about NEP 2020, National Education Policy, which is the recent development. Okay, the recommendations we have discussed. Okay, the fundamental principles we have discussed. At the same time, we have also discussed the other development, just like the 5-year plans. Now it is called as the नीति आयोग. हम नीति आयोग का क्या कार्य है, एजुकेशनल डेवलपमेंट वो कैसे करते हैं, ये भी डेवलप किए हैं. दैट इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ द हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंडियन एजुकेशन. Then further we have discussed about Right to Education Act. शिक्षा को फंडामेंटल राइट में कैसे भारतवर्ष में कैसे इसे इम्प्लीमेंट किया गया है, उसका प्रोविजंस क्या है, ये भी हमने डिस्कशन किया. ठीक है. सो फ्रेंड्स, यू विल फाइंड ए डिटेल historical development of education from the first course, that is BESC 131 Education Concept, Nature and Perspectives. Further, इस कोर्स में और जो कंसेप्ट है हमने डिस्कशन किया टू एक्सप्लेन द कंसेप्ट ऑफ एजुकेशन फ्रॉम पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ इंडियन एंड वेस्टर्न फिलोसोफर. द इंडियन फिलोसोफर्स के हिसाब से शिक्षा कैसे है, क्या मेथड, क्या टेक्निक, स्कूल का कंसेप्ट क्या है, करिकुलम क्या होनी चाहिए, स्कूल डिसिप्लिन कैसे होनी चाहिए, टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस क्या कैसे होनी चाहिए, क्या मेथड टेक्निक यूज होनी चाहिए. एट द सेम टाइम वेस्टर्न फिलोसोफर, इंडियन फिलोसोफर में हमने महात्मा गांधी जी का डिस्कशन किया, हमने रविन्द्रनाथ टैगोर का डिस्कशन किया, हमने स्वामी विवेकानंद जी का डिस्कशन किया, श्री अरबिंदो का डिस्कशन किया. एंड वेस्टर्न फिलोसोफर में हमने प्लाटो का डिस्कशन किया, रूसो का डिस्कशन किया, हमने इमानुएल कांट का डिस्कशन किया और जॉन ड्यूई का भी डिस्कशन किया. सो फ्रेंड्स, यू विल फाइंड ए होलिस्टिक एंड कंसोलिडेटेड नॉलेज अबाउट द पर्सपेक्टिव्स, द आइडियाज एंड प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ एजुकेशन given by different Indian as well as Western philosophers, educationists. Further, to describe the sociological perspective of education, समाज शिक्षा के साथ, स्कूल के साथ कैसे जुड़ा हुआ है, एजुकेशन सिस्टम के साथ कम्युनिटी कैसे जुड़ा हुआ है. हम राइट टू एजुकेशन का डिस्कशन किया, स्कूल कम्युनिटी SMC, स्कूल मैनेजमेंट कमिटी के बारे में डिस्कशन किया, which is one of the very important recommendation of the RTE Act, Right to Education Act 2009, which is implemented from 1st April 2010. Okay, यह भी हमने डिस्कशन किया. और this we understand that the society is not a static object, rather that is ever dynamic. Every time, every moment, society is changing. Okay, maybe mobility is taking place in the society. Okay, it may be vertical, it may be horizontal. So we have discussed that the social development and mobility, how it takes place. एट द प्रोसेस ऑफ सोशलाइजेशन. ओके, सामाजिकरण कैसे होता है बच्चों का. ठीक है. सो दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. सो डिफरेंट एजेंसीज ऑफ द सोसाइटी, इट मे बी स्कूल, होम, सोसाइटी, स्कूल, होम, मीडिया. ओके, ये कैसे सोशलाइजेशन करने में ह्यूमन चाइल्ड को मदद करता है, दैट ऑल्सो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. देन फर्दर वी हैव डिस्कस्ड द sociological perspective of education with special reference to the use of constructivist approach. So psychological principles क्या है, constructivist principle क्या है, और उसी को उसके अनुसार रचनावादी उपागम के हिसाब से हमारा करिकुलम, हमारा एजुकेशन सिस्टम, हमारा मटेरियल कैसे डेवलप होता है, दैट ऑल्सो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. सो द फर्स्ट कोर्स विल प्रोवाइड यू ए टाइप ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग to understand about education as a liberal subject. Okay, education as a discipline, its philosophy, its concept, its discourses, okay, its nature, its scope, and what are the different types of knowledge that has been addressed in the first course. Then in the second course that you have to study in the second semester, that is BESE 132 Structure and Management of Education. Okay, this course has developed in 4 blocks, and you will also find that 16 units. एंड इस कोर्स का जो हिंदी टाइटल है शिक्षा की संरचना एवं प्रबंधन. तो यू विल फाइंड द मेजर कंटेंट पॉइंट एंड द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, द नॉलेज बेस दैट हैज बीन डिस्कस्ड इन दिस कोर्स. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, टू एक्सप्लेन वेरियस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रोविजंस फॉर एजुकेशन. सो फ्रेंड्स, in Indian constitution you will find that many educational provisions are given. It may be for the weaker section, it may be for the women, it may be for different minority groups. Okay, it may be for the special child, जिसको हम दिव्यांग कहते हैं, differently able कहते हैं. So friends, the constitutional provisions on education that has been included in our constitution. So you will find a detailed overview about that what are the different aspects that has been addressed in our constitution. हमारा संविधान में शिक्षा विषय पर कितने सारे बातें इसमें इंक्लूड किया गया है, और समय पर आप देखेंगे प्रोजेक्ट के माध्यम से, स्कीम के माध्यम से यह इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाता है स्टेट लेवल में और बाय द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. ओके, टू just to fulfill the constitutional obligations, to implement the provisions that has been included, the educational provision that has been included in the constitution. So let me to give one example. Right to Education Act, as per the Article 45, and now it is in Article 21A. It says that every child within the age group of 6 to 14, they have the right, they have the fundamental right to get elementary education from class 1 to 8. So now it is the responsibility of the state of the country to provide elementary education to the child. So that is the constitutional provision. So you will find that other constitutional provision that has been discussed in this course. Then further, to reflect critically on recommendations of various educational commissions and committees. I have already said in my first course in BESE 131, here also again, we have discussed about the committees and commissions. It may be University Education Commission, it may be Secondary Education Commission, it may be Kothari Commission, it may be National Policy and Education 1986, it may be NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2023, Recent Development. So what are the recommendations? So what are the provision? इनका recommendation सब क्या है, इनका provision क्या है, और यह provision कितने मात्रा में implement हुआ है और क्या क्या अभी तक इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं हुआ है. तो यह भी आप एक क्रिटिकल इसका जो है एक रिफ्लेक्शन आप में डेवलप होगा, आप इसे समझ पाएंगे और व्याख्यान कर पाएंगे. एंड फर्दर, टू डिस्कस मैनेजमेंट ऑफ एजुकेशन एट वेरियस लेवल. सो हाउ टू मैनेज एजुकेशन. ओके, दिस इज ऑल्सो अनदर पार्ट. टू मैनेज एजुकेशन एट डिफरेंट लेवल, एट द स्कूल लेवल, एट द university level, at the even if in the school at different, at the primary level, at the secondary level, as per the NEP 2020, the new pedagogical structure of school education, that is 5+3+3+4 system of education. Foundational stage, then preparatory stage, then middle stage, then secondary stage. So at different level of education, so how to manage it, and further to analyze the educational structure from pre-primary to higher education, starting from pre-primary, from nursery to higher education. As like I was just talking about 5+3+3+4 system of education. Then after 3 years of higher education, that's called as the college education or the undergraduate education. Then after postgraduate education, then research, then accordingly. So what is the structure in our country so far as the educational structure is concerned? That also you will be acquainted from this course. Then again, to critically examine emerging trends in educational measurement and management and their implications. So what are the new things, trends that are getting developed? It may be open educational resources, it may be online education, and it may be in assessment also, how to make assessment continuous and comprehensive. It may be grading system, it may be semester system, it may be choice-based credit system of education, it may be credit transfer. So you'll find that many emerging trends that has been discussed in this course, that is structure and management of education. And further, in the third course that you have to study in the third semester of your BAG program, here we have discussed about BESE 133 curriculum teaching, learning and assessment. Okay, the course title and in Hindi it is Pathyacherya, Shikshan Adhikam Tatha Akalan. Okay, this course has been developed in 4 blocks and 16 different units. And you will find that the major content point, the major educational discourses that has been discussed in this course, that is to examine the context, planning and development of curriculum. So curriculum का क्या context है, curriculum planning कैसे किया जाता है, ठीक है, curriculum development कैसे होता है, what is the difference between a curriculum and a syllabi, that also you will study. आप पढ़ेंगे यहाँ पाठ्यक्रम क्या है, एक syllabi से पाठ्यक्रम अलग कैसा है, और एक करिकुलम का डिफरेंट कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या है, डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव, अलग अलग परिप्रेक्ष्य इसका क्या है. देन टू डेवलप an understanding about teaching learning process. Teaching learning process in future, if you will do BEd, you can be a teacher. If you will pursue DLEd program, you can be a teacher. But from here, you will find, you will study, you will get a detailed understanding about the teaching learning process, how teaching learning process undertakes. Okay, you will get a detailed understanding, what method, techniques that's supposed to use, and that is also at different level in different subjects. Then further to describe classroom organization and management. As a teacher, how you can organize, how you can manage learners in your class, how can you manage the resources, how can you manage the teaching learning process, how can you do the assessment. So that is also part of this course. Then further to realize the significance of assessment of scholastic and post-scholastic abilities. So friends, NCERT के हिसाब से NCERT कहता है कि every activities, every experiences जो स्कूल करिकुलम में इंक्लूड हुआ है, ऑल आर द पार्ट ऑफ स्कोलास्टिक एक्टिविटीज. ओके, स्टिल देन you will find that many core areas are there and other areas are also there. So that's why आपको एक विस्तृत ज्ञान मिलेगा इसी कोर्स से टू रियलाइज द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ असेसमेंट. इसका असेसमेंट आप कैसे करें, जो कोर विषय है, जो स्कोलास्टिक एरियाज है, डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट एरियाज चाहिए, मैथमेटिक्स, साइंस, सोशल साइंस, लैंग्वेजेस, इट में भी हिंदी, इंग्लिश और एनी इंडियन लैंग्वेजेस. ठीक है, तो उसका असेसमेंट आप कैसे करें, क्या क्या टेक्निक मेथड्स आप यूज करें. उसी प्रकार कोर्स स्कोलास्टिक एबिलिटीज जो है, इट में भी योर एबिलिटीज इन डिफरेंट अदर एरियाज में भी, फिजिकल एजुकेशन में भी, आर्ट एजुकेशन में भी, क्राफ्ट एजुकेशन में भी, पीस एजुकेशन में भी, हेल्थ एजुकेशन. सो इसका असेसमेंट हमने कैसे करें, ठीक है, यह भी इस कोर्स में डिस्कस हुआ है. देन फर्दर टू गेट एक्वेंटेड विथ वेरियस टूल्स एंड टेक्निक्स ऑफ असेसमेंट. सो क्या क्या डिफरेंट टूल्स है जो हम यूज कर सकते हैं हमारा टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस में, ठीक है, यह भी डिस्कशन हुआ है. देन टू रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन एमर्जिंग ट्रेंड्स इन असेसमेंट. सो असेसमेंट का वर्तमान समय में एमर्जिंग ट्रेंड क्या है. नाउ वी आर फोकसिंग अपॉन ऑनलाइन असेसमेंट. ऑनलाइन असेसमेंट हमने कैसे करी है. पैंडेमिक समय जो है हमें बहुत कुछ शिक्षा दिया है, ठीक है. इट हैज एडुकेटेड अस दैट हाउ टू डू द थिंग्स ऑनलाइन. इवन इफ you will find that now most of the schools they are engaged in online teaching and online assessment. ठीक है, so they are using many online tools. So accordingly assessment का जो emerging trend है, नया trend है, इसके बारे में भी डिस्कशन किया गया है. And the fourth core course that you have to study in the 4th semester of your BA General program, if you have selected education as a subject, BESC 134 एजुकेशन एज ए प्रैक्टिस, यह कोर्स आप पढ़ेंगे. हिंदी में यह है अभ्यास के रूप में शिक्षा. ठीक है, यह कोर्स 4 ब्लॉक्स एंड 17 यूनिट्स में डिजाइन किया गया है. यू विल फाइंड दैट 4 and 5 यूनिट्स आर देयर इन ईच ब्लॉक. 4 ब्लॉक में से डिजाइन किया गया है. जो मेजर नॉलेज एंड कंसेप्ट आपको यह कोर्स देगा, दैट इज टू अंडरस्टैंड, दैट इज टू डेवलप एन अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑन एजुकेशन एज ए एरिया ऑफ प्रैक्टिस. एजुकेशन को एक एरिया ऑफ प्रैक्टिस हम कैसे मानते हैं, क्या क्या स्किल हमें एजुकेशन सिखाता है. मैंने आपको कहा था एवरी प्रोग्राम शुड हैव सर्टेन ग्रेजुएटेड स्किल्स, शुड डेवलप सर्टेन स्किल्स एंड कॉम्पिटेंसीज अमंग द लर्नर्स. ठीक है, तो यहां हम डिस्कशन करेंगे कि यह जो एजुकेशन एज ए सब्जेक्ट आप लिए हैं, ये कैसे एक प्रैक्टिस एरिया है, क्या क्या स्किल डेवलपमेंट करता है. आगे हम डिस्कशन करेंगे टू एनालाइज various innovative and alternative practices in the field of education. नया innovative practices, it may be in assessment, it may be in teaching learning process, it may be in pedagogy, it may be in school management. ठीक है, ये सभी हमने डिस्कशन करेंगे. Then to explain the concept and nature of educational research and its processes to conduct. CBCS curriculum यह कहता है the study of research, it should start from the very beginning of graduation. So that's why आप देखेंगे CBCS बेस्ड करिकुलम जो है ग्रेजुएशन लेवल में, अंडर ग्रेजुएट लेवल में एजुकेशन रिसर्च कंसेप्ट डिस्कशन होता है. हाउ टू डू ए टाइप ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट, हाउ टू अंडरटेक ए टाइप ऑफ रिसर्च, हाउ टू कलेक्ट डाटा, हाउ टू प्रिपेयर ए टूल. ठीक है, तो in education also you will find that research is one of the area. So we have discussed here the concept and nature of educational research and its processes. आप कैसे करें, ठीक है, उसका क्या कंपोनेंट है, क्या क्या कंपोनेंट यूज करके आप एक इन्वेस्टिगेशन काम कर सके, आप एक शोध काम कर सके. ठीक है, यह भी हमने डिस्कशन किया. Then further to understand the implications of research in improving educational practices at the local and the national level. So here जो रिसर्च हमने करेंगे उसका इम्प्लीकेशंस लोकल लेवल में और एट द सेम टाइम नेशनल लेवल में, मतलब इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द नेचर ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है, इफ इट इज रिलेटेड टू द लोकल इश्यूज, इसे लोकल लेवल में कैसे हम इंप्लीमेंट करें, एंड इफ इट इज रिलेटेड टू द नेशनल प्रॉब्लम देन हाउ टू इंप्लीमेंट इट एट द नेशनल लेवल. देन फर्दर education as a practice, we have also discussed to acquaint with the skills. The learners will be acquainted with the skills of analyzing and interpreting data. जो डाटा आपको मिलता है, स्पेशली यदि मैं स्कूलिंग का डाटा कहूंगा, स्कूल में जो डाटा आपको मिलता है, कुछ रॉ स्कोर मिलता है, वो रॉ स्कोर को कैसे आप एनालाइज करें बाय यूजिंग डिफरेंट स्टैटिस्टिक्स. इट मे बी बाय यूजिंग मेजर्स ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी, बाय यूजिंग मेजर्स ऑफ वेरिएबिलिटी, by using correlation, or by using other statistics, percentile and percentile rank, or by using the normal probability curve. इसे कैसे आप यूज करें, that we have also discussed. So friends, this course is a beautiful course. This course will provide a type of understanding about how to practice, how to use educational knowledges in world of work, for your future perspective, or to enter in different world of work. So friends, now let us go forward to discuss about the elective courses. I have already said that we have developed 2 elective courses. One is one you have to study in the 5th semester under the subject of education, then other you have to study in the 6th. One is at the 5th semester and other is at the 6th semester. In the 5th semester you have to study BESE 141 ICT in education. Okay, शिक्षा में सूचना संप्रेषण एवं प्रौद्योगिकी. So here this course is designed in 3 blocks with 12 units. ICT is one of the very important aspect, let me to say. So far as this pandemic situation is concerned, so far as the blended ODL and online learning is concerned, even if so far as face-to-face and conventional system of education is concerned, you will find that highly nowadays we are using ICT. This is the ICT, you see, it enable us to make us connected, that I am at home, you are also at your home, but we are continuing our study. ठीक है, मैं यहाँ से कुछ चीज़ें फेसबुक लाइव में आपके पास पहुँचाने के लिए कोशिश करता हूँ, और आप वहाँ आप सुनते हैं, विजुअल्स देखते हैं, आपका कमेंट्स आप देते हैं, फिर कमेंट्स का रिप्लाई मैं करता हूँ. सो दैट्स वाई दिस इज वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट कोर्स in BA General program so far as your education subject is concerned. So you see the learning base and the objectives that you will study from this course, that is to understand the concept of ICT and its applications in education. Information communication technology इसका concept क्या है और ये education में कैसे apply किया गया है, ये भी आप पढ़ेंगे. To explore possibility of use of ICT for lifelong learning. Education is a lifelong process. Okay, so that's why how to use ICT in lifelong learning. Further, the another elective course is lifelong learning. वहाँ भी आप ICT का एक सेक्शन जरूर पढ़ेंगे, और यहाँ ICT lifelong learning के लिए there is no end of education. Every stage of your life there is the possibility to learn something. So that's why how to take the benefits, how to use the concept of ICT हमने डिस्कशन किया. Then further to develop strategies for integrating ICT in teaching learning process. टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस में चाहिए ये कन्वेंशनल सिस्टम का एजुकेशन हो, ओडीएल सिस्टम का एजुकेशन हो, ऑनलाइन सिस्टम का एजुकेशन हो, आईसीटी को कैसे हम इंटीग्रेट करें टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस में, करिकुलम में आईसीटी को कैसे इंटीग्रेट करें, ये भी आप पढ़ेंगे. देन टू एक्सप्लोर यूज ऑफ आईसीटी एज ए टूल फॉर मैनेजिंग एजुकेशनल प्रोसेसेस. आईसीटी एज ए टूल, I was just talking about you can also do the evaluation work, the assessment work by using the online tools. ठीक है, इट मे बी गूगल फॉर्म, इट मे बी अदर ऑनलाइन टूल करके आप एक सर्वे कर सकते हैं, आप एक टेस्ट ले सकते हैं. ठीक है, इट मे बी ए सब्जेक्टिव टेस्ट, इट मे बी एन ऑब्जेक्टिव टेस्ट, ये आप कर सकते हैं. सो डिफरेंट आईसीटी टूल का हमने बात करेंगे कि जो डाटा हमें मिला है आईसीटी टूल यूज करके डाटा को हम एनालिसिस कैसे करें. देन फर्दर टू डिस्कस द यूज ऑफ आईसीटी इन स्पेशल एंड इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन. तो आईसीटी को जो स्पेशल एंड इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन सेटअप में जो स्टूडेंट है, जो स्कूल है, वहां भी जिसको हम डिफरेंटली एबल लर्नर्स कहते हैं, ओके, दोज आर द रिक्वायर्ड सर्टेन मोर अटेंशन. तो उनके लिए आईसीटी कैसे यूज किया जा सकता है, दैट ऑल्सो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. देन फर्दर टू डेवलप एजुकेशनल रिसोर्सेज फॉर वेरियस मीडिया. तो फॉर वेरियस ऑडियो वीडियो मीडिया कैसे हम बना सकते हैं. इट इज नॉट ओनली हाउ टू अप्लाई, रादर हाउ टू क्रिएट. हम रिसोर्सेस कैसे बना सकते हैं. इट मे बी ए वीडियो लेसन, इट मे बी एन ऑडियो लेसन, ठीक है, फॉर द लर्नर्स, और अदर टाइप्स ऑफ ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेस ऑल्सो. ठीक है, मुक्स का बात हम करते हैं, ओपन एजुकेशनल रिसोर्सेज का, OER का बात करते हैं, मासिव ओपन ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज का हम बात करते हैं. ये कैसे हम खुद डेवलप कर सकते हैं, उसके बारे में भी इसमें चर्चा हुआ है. सो फ्रेंड्स, नाउ मूव टू डिस्कस अबाउट द लास्ट सेमेस्टर इलेक्टिव कोर्स, that is the 6th semester course. Course code is BESU 142. Course title is Lifelong Learning. The Hindi title of this course is Jivan Paryant Adhikam. Okay, this course is developed in 4 blocks and 14 units. So friends, you will find that lifelong learning is now one of the emerging area in the field of education, as there is no end of education. Okay, so it may be formal, it may be informal, it may be non-formal. Okay, so you will find that every age, every stage of life, you have to learn certain things, you have to experience certain things, you have to gain certain knowledge and experiences, you have to gain certain skill. Further, that skill will help you to earn the bread and butter, at the same time to involve yourself in different world of work. So keeping in consideration the concept of this, we have included one course, that is lifelong learning. And now you will find that in UNESCO there is one department that's called as lifelong learning. Okay, so this has been discussed, that how the concept of lifelong learning can be a part of education system, can be a part of the community of the society also, from different diverse background of the population of the society. So now you'll find that the knowledge base, the concept and discourses that has been discussed in this course lifelong learning, that is to understand the concept, nature and scope of lifelong learning. इसका मीनिंग क्या है, इसका नेचर क्या है और इसका स्कोप क्या है, ये कहाँ तक ये काम कर सकता है, that we have discussed. Then further to discuss the historical development of lifelong learning, I have already said that ये lifelong learning जो है ये कब शुरू हुआ. I do remember in my childhood days, it was a the term that was using that at that time, that was the adult education. Okay, so you'll find that before that time also the concept is being practiced, so that also you will be acquainted. Then further to describe lifelong learning as a discipline and as a practice. So how lifelong learning is a discipline, how it is a distinct discipline, it has its own research base, it has its own institutional manifestation, that also you will come across the concept that how it is a discipline. Then to analyze the strategies and practices of lifelong learning. In lifelong learning, what are the different techniques, different strategies and practices we do to teach the learners, to deal the learners, because the learners are from the diverse group, from diverse experience and age group. So what are the different strategies we do practice. Then further, to critically examine the issues and concerns of lifelong learning. Lifelong learning का क्या issues है, क्या concern है, इसका future perspective क्या है, that also we have discussed. So friends, this is also again another beautiful course of your BA General program so far as education subject is concerned. So these are the 6 courses that you have to study, one course in each semester. And now we'll discuss some of the other aspect, that is the curriculum transaction, how we transact curriculum here so far as the BA General program is concerned. You see, we provide a complete self-learning material, both the soft as well as the hard copies. Hard copy you have already received and soft copy is available in the eGyan course portal. You can download it. And further counseling sessions we conduct at the study center. And presently what we are doing, you see, from the main campus, we also conduct the Facebook live sessions, and we try to reach at you by using different online media. It may be Facebook, it may be YouTube. Okay, so that's why with counseling, other online interactions we also do to reach at you. Then the assessment, so far as the assessment is concerned, so two types of assessment is there. One is the continuous assessment and other is the term and examination. In continuous assessment, the weightage is given, that's called as the assignment, that is compulsory tutor marked assignment. 30% credit is given and 70% credit is given for term and examination. So every year you will find that during the month of June and further in the month of December, we conduct term and examination. So this is another assessment practices of this program. Then for the regular TC and IELTS, we conduct interactive radio counseling sessions as well as teleconferencing sessions by using Gyan Darshan TV. We try to reach at you. Then audio video materials already developed. So two types of audio video materials you will find. One is the Facebook based audio video materials and other is the audio video materials that is being developed by the Electronic Media Production Center by different faculty members of different schools. So that has been kept in the library and now all are in the YouTube. So that also you can study. So these are the certain mechanism that we follow to reach at you. And evaluation is done in 10-point grading scale. You see the highest numerical grade is 10 and lowest is 0. Okay, and the letter grade, it starts from O, that is outstanding, and till AB, that is absent. A minimum grade is required, that is D grade, both in assignment as well as in the term and examination for passing in the course. So numerical grade will be for D grade, that is 4 point, and that is equivalent to greater than equal to 35 to 40%. Okay, so this much of scores at least you have to earn to pass this course. Okay, so I'm hopeful. My best wishes is always with you that you will earn a good grade, a higher grade from your program. And I have already said that minimum grade is D. You have to earn D grade both from continuous evaluation, that is from the assignment, as well as from the term and examination. Okay, so at least 35% of marks you have to earn. So friends, this is all about education as a subject that has been included in the BA General program. Okay, that is from July 2020 session. Every year, in every academic session, the learners are taking admission, and huge number of learners they are selecting education as a subject. This is a type of awareness and a type of conceptual session that what are the different courses that you have to study under the subject of education in BA General program. Okay, in further we can discuss each and every course with more detail. For further queries, you can write to me niradhar@ignou.ac.in. You can make me a telephone call. My intercom is 2994. But when I come to my office, then after I can attend. Now I'm at my home. You can also go through my Facebook account, my YouTube channel, at the same time my Twitter handle. So you will find that more than 200 video programs are there, video lessons are there on education, basing upon your in BA General program education subject, different themes of education subject, at the same time MA education courses. Okay, so that will help you a lot for pursuing your program. Thank you.